All right, guys, Dr. Sean J. Harris here at Generational Wealth Academy. Great Friday morning to everybody. Hey, listen, I want to talk about being teachable and coachable. I was just online earlier this morning listening to one of my business coaches talking about being teachable. See, a lot of times people are in life or are not in life where they want to be based on their levels or lack of level of teachability. So no matter how good we are in something, we still need a coach. You guys heard me talk yesterday about Michael Jordan being one of the top athletes of all time. But you have to remember, as good as Michael Jordan was, he still had a coach on the sideline. Phil Jackson was still able to see things he wasn't able to see. Same thing in football. There's things that the quarterback can't see that the coach on the sideline can see. There's also things up in the review booth that the coach can't see. And that's what allows the coach the ability to be able to throw down a flag, to be able to watch the replay. So again, in life, we have to ask ourselves, how teachable and coachable are you? We can't go to the next levels in life. See, being teachable or teachability allows us to grow. And many times, people turn down opportunities where they can grow. Just last night, we took the kids, Kennedy and Caden, to a children's mastermind workshop. It was titled Tomorrow's Millionaire. It was hosted by Neo Davis and also David Shands. And it was absolutely amazing. But here's the cool deal. It wasn't just a learning experience for the kids. It was a learning experience for the adults, because no matter how many times you review something or introduce yourself to something, you can always learn something new. So it's like when I read books, what I do is I read a book and then I highlight it. And then I go back later on and I do a second pass of the book and highlight it in a different color. And then I go back and just read the highlights only. And no matter how many times you read a book, you'll learn new information that you didn't catch the first time. So, matter of fact, here's a book that I wrote a few years back. It's called 15 Ideas Wealthy Parents Teach Their Kids That the Poor Don't. In here, I teach parents what we teach Kennedy and Caden to become successful. We show some of the principles that just weren't taught in school. So it's important that we're teachable and we're coachable. We're able to learn new things. This is another book. This book is for everybody, but it's titled Why It's Critical for Black Families to Make Money. So in this book, there's so many different things. And if you just kind of rate yourself on teachability, ask yourself some of these questions. In my books, I don't write chapters, I write conversations, because I don't like being talked at. I like being talked to. So in my books, I have conversations and not chapters. So let me just kind of go through a few here. The introduction of this book is Securing the Bag. What's your level of being teachable in securing the bag? What's your level of teachability in understanding money? Financial education, how money is made, money management, various sources of income. How about educational disparities? How teachable and coachable are you if someone tells you that you're kicking your kids out too soon? Particularly in cultures that look like me, we tend to kick our kids out too soon. The frontal lobe doesn't develop until a child is 25 years old, but traditionally we're always taught to get out of the house by the time you turn 18, go get a job, go to college, go to the military, something like that. But our frontal lobe has not yet developed fully. So how teachable are you in someone telling you things like this or teaching you things like this? How teachable are you when it comes to strategically structuring weddings? Now, like our Indian brothers and sisters, they have arranged marriages. Now, do Tara and I believe in arranged marriages? Not necessarily arranged marriages, but we do have arranged environments. See, we keep our kids in environments conducive of being around other people like them. Our kids are around other kid entrepreneurs. They're around other adult entrepreneurs. So this gives them a better pond from which to fish from when deciding to choose a mate one day. So you want to harvest and develop a good farm, a good environment for your kids to be able to fish from. Are you teachable when it comes to learning new ways of how to fund education? If you want your kids to go to college, you guys know DJ's in the United States Air Force. He has zero debt for college and will never have a penny of debt for college because he's secure in his finances based on how we're structuring him. Are you being teachable when it comes to learning more about liabilities and assets? how to buy homes and cars properly. I teach my clients how to pay off a 30-year mortgage in 4.5 years. It's done all day, every day. Do you know how though? You have to be teachable and coachable to be able to learn those kind of things. And those are the things that we teach. Time management. How teachable are you when it comes to time management? Here's why I say that. Many people were led to believe that there's 24 hours in a day. You have to ask yourself, who taught you that? See, I use many days. From 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., that's one day for the average person, which is 24 hours. So I can condense 24 hours of work into those 4 hours. Then from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., that's tomorrow. That'll be Saturday. And then from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., that would be Sunday. So I can confine and compartmentalize 3 whole 24-hour days into one mini day, one 24-hour day by using 3 mini days. So what this does, it gives me 3 weeks in a 7-day period of time. It gives me 90 days, 3 months in 1 month. So at the end of 2023, I will already be in 2026 because I will now have 3 years compressed into one 1 365-day year. How about understanding group economics? Are you teachable when it comes to that? It's just so many different things. I have so many conversations in this particular book. How about understanding taxes? See, taxes weren't written for employees. Taxes were written for business owners. Now you have to ask yourself, do you know how to leverage taxes to benefit you? Do you understand, or are you teachable when it comes to real estate? Different ways of creating wealth through real estate, insurance, credit. Are you teachable in these different things? How about understanding government contracts? Do you know about government contracts? Are you teachable? Can you learn new things of how that can benefit you? How about family banking? You guys heard me teaching family banking for the last 7 years. Are you teachable? Do you engage in family banking? If not, that could be a sign that you're not teachable. Because once you understand how it works, that's one of those no-brainers as far as developing wealth. Building sustainable businesses. That's another one. So again, this is a phenomenal book where I pretty much give you everything except the kitchen sink. And I think I probably gave you that as well in this book. So that's what I mean when I say be teachable and coachable. How well do you receive new information? Are you still operating on information that was passed down from your grandparents or your parents? Well, this is a new era. Many of you guys are hearing about AI. If you're not hip on AI and moving your business, your finances towards being able to leverage and take advantage of AI, you're going to get left behind. There's 3 kinds of people in the world. Those who make things happen, those who watch things happen, and those who wonder what the hell just happened. You got to choose which one you're going to be. But which one you're going to be is going to be based on your level of teachability. All right, guys, I'm Dr. Sean J. Harris. Make impact and make money while you're doing it.